Really? Like
Yeah.
Vita Vita drum solo?
Yeah.
Okay. When she said yes, and thank goodness she did say
Yeah.
yes, because
Well,
she
yeah.
probably would have been minus a husband and a job if she'd have said no.
And you wouldn't have a drummer.
That's true. I mean, she'd have lost her
Yeah,
job.
she lost
Yeah.
her job.
They kissed, and the crowd cheered with approval.
Yeah.
Are they still married?
I don't know.
As far as we know.
Okay.
As far as we know, yep.
In 1962, Bob Dylan recorded "Blowin' in the Wind." Blowin' in the wind. Okay, and in 1967, on this day,
Yeah.
on a U.S. tour supporting the Monkees, the opening act, Jimi Hendrix, appeared at the Covington Hall, Miami, Florida. After it became plainly apparent that the group is not suited to the audience, the tour's promoter, Dick Clark, and Hendrix manager, Charles Chandler, concoct a story saying that the conservative Daughters of the American Revolution had complained at Jimmy's act.
And in 1962, Andy Warhol's iconic Campbell's soup cans made their debut. I have a tie of one of those, of the tomato soup can.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And let's see what else. 1877, first Wimbledon championship was held.
That's right.
And that is the Bucket o' Bunk. All right. We'll be back. Lisa Konopasek is with us. We're going to find out what's going on in her world.
Look, most of us know that we should be wearing some kind of SPF to protect our skin from the sun. But since a lot of them are heavy, greasy, and hard to wear under makeup, we just don't wear them. That's why you need to check out Olay Regenerist Whip with SPF 25. It's lightweight and protects your skin while it moisturizes. This month, select Olay products are buy one, get one 50% off. Head to your local Walgreens and pick up some Olay Regenerist Whip with SPF 25 to start protecting and moisturizing your skin today.
Napa know-how. At Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care Centers, get a $25 prepaid Visa card when you get any Napa Automotive battery. It's the best deal for some of the best batteries from some of the best car people around. But we might be a little partial. Anywho, pick up any Napa Automotive battery and save $25. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and Napa Auto Care Centers while supplies last. Offer ends 8/31/19.
Summer never looked so good at Carnaby Square. It's here, Brighton's Bright Eyes Sunglass Pouch. It's free with the purchase of one of their Brighton Ultra Chic sunglasses. You'll turn heads in our fashion-forward designs, cat eyes, squares, metals, or ovals. Their summer sale continues. All dresses are now half price and lots of new items added to Carnaby's 50% off rack. Fashion is just an accessory for someone with great style. So come see the girls whose passion for fashion will excite you at Carnaby Square.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
Afternoons with the Double D airs from 1 to 4 each weekday afternoon on 104.9 WFIW and WFIWradio.com. I'm Double D, your host, and I play classic hit songs from the 60s through the 90s while also giving out song facts. If you are a business owner and are interested in being a sponsor of this fun and positive radio show, you can call the radio station at 618-842-2159 or email our marketing specialist to the Contact Us page on our website, WFIWradio.com.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when John F. Kennedy was elected president?
So now my wife and I prepare for a new administration and for a new baby.
JFK Jr. was born 2.5 weeks later. Algeria welcomed French President Charles de Gaulle with 6 days of riots. Hollywood lost Clark Gable. Dick Groat and Roger Maris were picked as baseball's MVPs. Amos and Andy ended 32 years on the radio. And here's what the new music sounded like.
1,000 stars. Summer's gone.
little more.
Poetry in motion. Lonely teenage. Down the Mississippi, down to New Orleans.
Think you got it? Well, hold on. The answer and just a touch of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Swing by the Fairfield Save-A-Lot and take advantage of these great deals. Creamy or crunchy peanut butter, 89 cents in a 16-ounce jar. 24-pack of bottled water, $1.99. All flavors Body Armor sports drink, 99 cents each. And also, don't miss their big 2-day sale this Saturday and Sunday only. Prices mentioned are good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store on West Main Street in Fairfield. Give them a like on Facebook.
November 1960.
Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs with Stay, the top song of November 1960. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
You know what sounds fun? Holiday World and Splash and Safari sounds fun. We're talking the kind of fun you find on 4.5 miles of rides and slides. The kind of fun that leads to the sounds of silence on the car ride home. Because the kids will be sleeping. The kind of fun that comes from finding the best savings online at holidayworld.com. So get the fun started today.
Free smoking, free parking, free sunscreen.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee. Mark Turner, Tom Levine, Lisa Konopasek with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So have you been out to the fair yet?
I have not. No.
Tom?
I have not either.
Okay.
I do like to go out and look in the floral hall, but mainly that's
Right.
what I enjoy doing, but I haven't been there yet.
Do you like the quilts or the
Yes,
photographs?
absolutely.
Or?
Yeah.
Quilts. I'm a quilter, so I
okay.
like to go look at the quilts.
All right. Yeah, I heard about your quilting.
I love it. I'm obsessed just a little bit.
Obsessed with quilting.
There are worse
That's-
obsessions.
Yeah, that's right.
So you told us you were on a trip this weekend.
Just got back from.
Yeah. We drove out to Fort Collins, Colorado to see our son who's in school there, and we were in the car a long time the last few days.
Well, how long does it take to get out there?
Well, we're stoppers. We stop and have coffee. We stop for
Right.
lunch. So, but 16 hours, and we drove it straight out there. And then
Lost an hour going out.
True. But when we leave home, if we leave home 5 a.m., 5:30, we can drive a long time. But on the way back, we didn't leave there till like 9:30 in the morning. Well, then you're just
You kind of hit
Yeah.
the wall.
we hit the wall about 10 o'clock that night and just had to spend the night somewhere.
See, we're stoppers when we take long driving trips too,
Yeah.
but it's not like coffee, lunch type things like that. It's going to the bathroom about every
Yeah.
hour.
Well, that's
an hour,
that's it
45
too.
minutes.
Because we stop and have coffee, and then you have to stop at the bathroom.
I like to see the world's largest house of mud. Those
Ball
things.
of twine.
Big ball
we
of
were
twine.
close to the ball of twine.
You were.
It was on the map.
And,
We did not. There's not a lot in Kansas,
no, there's not.
and
Yeah.
so you kind of look for things to see or
Yeah.
but nothing's
And-
quick.
and
But
you
it was
really-
on the map.
You really can't find things to see in
Right.
Kansas either.
They advertise things for other states.
Yeah.
There's just nothing
Hey, you're going
there.
through Kansas. Hey, once you're
You
through
can see-
Kansas, you can look forward to Colorado.
Come up
You
to
can see it
Nebraska.
from here because Kansas is flat.
Not all of Kansas is flat. There's
there's
in eastern Kansas.
few
There's a few rolling hills.
There's a little bit.
Yeah, speaking
Something
of
to see.
roads that are long and flat,
Right.
Route 36 going from Quincy, Hannibal area
Yes.
over to like St. Joseph, Missouri, it's just flat. I mean, completely all across Missouri.
Okay.
I mean, it's the 4-lane highway, and it never turns. It's just straight.
Wow.
A
I can't imagine that because we just got back from the Smokies.
Yeah,
and
it's
every
just
road
the
is
opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every road looks like a crooked snake laid it out.
That's right.
Well, out in go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead. What are you going to
No.
say?
Well, I was just going to say we use the GPS. I still have the atlas. I like
Yeah.
to follow
Paper
along.
maps.
Yes, I still like, but we use GPS. Well, we were out in we went to Nederland, which is kind of southwest of Fort Collins.
They just lost to the U.S. in the World Cup, right? Netherlands.
That would be Netherlands, wouldn't it?
Is that anywhere close to Kansas City?
No. Okay. Nederland is just this little bitty mining town. Anyway, we were there, and then from there we were going to Golden, Colorado.
Okay.
And we plugged the GPS in, okay, and it's taken us on some nice little, back roads, and then we hit a dirt road and another dirt road and all these little bitty shacks and old mining. It was a pretty drive. It was interesting.
Yeah.
And you will reach your destination in 1.6 miles, and we knew it was wrong, but you just have to keep going until
Yeah.
it says you're here. Well, we were in somebody's driveway, dirt driveway.
We did that.
It's frustrating.
We were going to on Kentucky Lake one time.
Mm-hmm.
We went. We were looking for this. We were in a boat. We were looking for this place.
Mm-hmm.
So we plugged in the GPS. We're driving along, and we're going this way, that way, all over the place. And we pull up into the driveway, and I'm looking around, and I'm going, I don't see a lake anywhere. A guy standing out in the front yard. We get out, and he goes, "You're looking for this place." I said, "Yeah." "How'd you know?" "Oh, it's down here. You take a right, and it's not the first time it's happened."
Right.
Yeah, navigation. We call her Natalie Navigation.
Natalie Navigation. All right.
You don't name your navigation person?
I can't say it on the air.
Oh. She must be terrible. Our Natalie, she does a pretty good job, but she just kind of has a
her
mind of her own.
She has a mind of her own.
She wants to see the sights.
Yeah, she wants to see the dirt roads.
Every once in a while, she'll set you off.
Sometimes it just doesn't.
When we first we stayed in a cabin in Pigeon Forge, and last year we stayed in the same cabin. When we went there last year, we plugged it into the GPS, and we turned right, and we turned left, and we turned right, and we turned left, and we turned right. We finally got there, and I was like, I am never going to be able to find this place. Well, if you take 2 rights and a left from the cabin, you're practically in downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why didn't it bring us?
Why didn't it bring us
Now,
that
see,
way? Yeah.
that's what happened to us when we went to Gatlinburg. For a condo, we plugged in the address on the GPS, and we're going, we went this way, back this way, and then, we circled around a couple of times.
Right.
And it said you've reached your destination. And of course,
You're not there.
we couldn't find it. Well, we had reached it. We drove past it.
Oh, okay.
So we drove back, and we get back, and I'm going, man, I hope the trolley stops here because we're never going to find this place.
Right.
Well, downtown Gatlinburg is about half a mile
Right.
from the condo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, why didn't they just take us through
Exactly.
Pigeon
Downtown.
Forge and Gatlinburg so we could see everything?
Right. So, yeah.
I think your navigation sometimes just kind of messes with you, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
apparently you don't
That's-
like her
that's
very
why-
well.
that's why
or
she has
him,
a
or
name
what-
that I can't say on the air.
Why?
We didn't name our navigation. We've named our car.
Oh, what's your car's name?
It's Old Red now.
Old Red.
Old
Yeah.
Red. Before
Used
it
to be
was
New Red.
Used to be New Red. Okay.
Not never just
And
red. Was it ever just red?
It was never just red. No.
Okay.
And then the car before that was Sissy.
Oh.
So,
Sissy. Was it New Sissy and Old Sissy?
well, no, it wasn't.
And was it named after?
Yeah. Why?
I don't
Sissy?
have any idea.
Oh.
We were going on vacation one year, and the girls were little, and they were like, we were going up a hill, and the girls were like, "Come on, Sissy, you can do it."
That's cute.
Okay. Well, I was thinking maybe it was named after
Family Affair?
Yeah, Buffy and Jody and Sissy.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Mr.
Not
French.
Mr. French, yeah. It's been a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
So you just got what else you been up to?
Well, while we were out there, this was just kind of interesting. We went to the 4th of July parade, Fort Collins.
All right.
And our son Hunter's apartment is maybe a mile from the parade route. Well, we drove, and we got a great parking space.
Right.
You know, literally a block away, a half a block away, which we weren't that early, and we thought, wow, this is crazy. This is amazing. Well, everybody walks and everybody rides their bike. This is a very active, outdoorsy.
You're the only people driving.
We're the only people driving. Everybody comes up on their bikes and
Hunter didn't go, Mom, it's only a mile. Come
I know. Well, he walks everywhere, but it was just funny. And I said, if we were in Fairfield and everybody starts riding, if somebody comes up and riding a bike, you would say, what's wrong with your car? We're the only ones driving, but zero candy. Zero candy.
That's un-American for a parade.
And when we left his apartment, I said, "Hey, we got to grab a bag to get the candy." And Hunter's like, "You'll be lucky if they throw kale. There's no candy."
Carrot sticks for everyone.
Carrot sticks. Yeah, it was a nice parade. There were a lot of military vehicles, and that was great. And there were bands in the back of, like on a flatbed truck.
Right.
Okay.
Performing bands.
Okay.
It was, good music.
Wasn't like marching bands. They were.
There were a few marching bands,
Okay.
but more just bands that are playing here and there. And Smokey the Bear.
Right.
You don't see Smokey the Bear in the
No,
parade
you
all
don't.
the time. And a lot of
Now, see, I told you earlier we got stuck in North Carolina and we had to come around. We came back through Gatlinburg, and they have the very first 4th of July parade in the nation.
Really?
Okay. Yeah,
Really?
July 3rd at midnight they start their parade,
Oh.
and then they do fireworks.
Well,
okay?
that's kind of cool.
That is neat.
So we
That's kinda neat.
we finally come around and come back through Gatlinburg, and we go get into the traffic jam about 9 o'clock for the parade lineup. So we got to see all of some of the floats. Santa Claus had a float in the Gatlinburg parade.
Really?
But about 11 o'clock, the skies opened up and it rained really hard. So they didn't have a parade. So we wondered if they would reschedule. We were asking somebody if they would reschedule, and they said, no, if we can't be first, we're not going to do it.
Really?
Really.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
You ain't first. You're last.
You're last.
Yeah.
So
Magic Man.
always
I like
always
that
love the line.
movie.
Shaking, bake, shaking, bake.
I'm coming for you, Ricky Bobby. I love that guy.
Oh boy. So
yeah, so it was
so parade with no candy.
pray with no candy.
no-
A lot of rugby teams
Did
walking.
they
and-
give anything out? I mean, did they give like frisbees? Did they throw frisbees or anything? Or
No, we got some coupons for some kind of wellness thing or some kind of. It was a very healthy,
the Snoop Dogg Health Store.
very healthy parade. It was fun.
And Willie Nelson have teamed up. They've got a health store in Colorado now.
And a really cool thing.
Soon coming to Illinois.
Yeah. Now this is a great idea for somebody.
All right.
I should just be quiet and do it, but I'm gonna. I thought it was really cool. There was a van and all these people dressed up as Ghostbusters, the full deal, the
Yeah.
full
Okay.
outfit and the backpack thing and all
Right.
that. And there were a bunch of them.
yeah.
Well, I didn't understand what they were all about, Ghostbusters, but
Yeah.
okay. Well, I Googled it then, and Ghostbusters is they raise money for various charities. That's what they do.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they do.
Well, who's your charity going to call?
Who you going to call? But it's really kind of cool, and I guess it's I don't know if it's a nationwide deal, but it's a pretty big deal. And so
Wow.
Ghostbusters they like to dress up and
they dress up and they raise money
They-
for charity.
yeah, various
that's good,
charities. So
though.
that's really kind of
That's a good thing.
That's a
Sure.
cool thing.
Huh.
So if anybody wants to start that, that's a great idea.
Okay.
So Google it and you can see the Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Open up the Ghostbusters Fairfield franchise.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So
okay.
so you saw the parade, then you came
Yes.
back. See anything in where else? What else have you been up to?
Well, while we were out there, we well, Golden's a neat little town. We saw our exchange student that was here. Gosh, I don't. 15, 17 years ago, probably something like that. So we hooked up with her and her family, and so that was good. We hadn't seen them for a
Right.
few years, so that was good. What else did we do out there?
You get a lot of exchange students from Colorado.
Okay, let me explain that.
They were
That-
like,
that- no, that's a
no,
great-
I've been to
that's funny."
Illinois. I'm going to Colorado.
No, okay, let me back
Her-
up.
her family
She was
has
from
moved to
Brazil.
Colorado. Okay.
She was from Brazil, and after she was here, she went back to Brazil. And somebody in her family or a friend of the family had owned a ski resort in Winter Park. So
Okay,
she went there and worked. Met her husband there. They've been married a long time.
Wow.
And she lives in Fraser, Colorado, which is super
neat.
super cold.
That is neat.
So yes, that was a really great question. Exchange student.
Now she was from Brazil. Is that Brazil, Indiana?
That would be no, the Brazil.
You know what today is?
July the 9th. And nothing happened on
well,
July the 9th.
Now wait a minute.
Nothing.
There is
Hey,
something
Zachary
happening
Taylor died on
today.
this day.
What?
Today is Cow Appreciation Day at Chick-fil-A.
Cow
Appreciation Day
Well.
at Chick-fil-A.
You know what that means?
Eat chicken.
Eat
Free
chicken.
food. Yeah. Only catch is you have to wear a cow costume. If you don't have a full cow costume, it's okay. Cow-themed clothing and accessories will be